Yeah, so the fact that my best friend is hanging out with somebody that I don't trust, really scares the shit out of me and pisses me off, quite frankly. I'm just gonna move back over here, and if he thinks that I'm a freak, whatever. Because I have shitty lighting everywhere except for here. So this is how this is gonna go. Anyway, so let's see if I can. No, that's not gonna work. Sorry. But anyway, so the fact that my best friend is hanging out with somebody that I don't trust and I don't like and intimidates the shit out of me and makes me feel like a shitty friend and is constantly rubbing the fact that they're hanging out in my face kind of pisses me off. And it might be me being a jealous bitch or whatever, but that's how I feel. And my best friend and I talked about it last night, and she heard me out, and this is the many reasons why I love her, is because she heard me out, and she took what I had to say, and thought about it, and didn't get mad over the fact that I felt the things that I felt. And I told her, like, I don't want this to influence your relationship with her, as in influence it in a way that, like, they are no longer friends, because, I mean, I don't know this girl very well. I don't know if she's really telling the truth, or if I'm right about her being fake, and I don't want my best friend to lose out on a friend just because I don't like somebody. That's not fair. So I told her that, but I did also tell her, like, if this girl keeps, like, rubbing shit in my face, I'm gonna get kind of pissy, because right now I'm feeling really protective of my best friend, and, like, I don't know, I'm just getting really protective and really emotional about it. Sorry, my industrial is, like, still not healed, and it hurts like a bitch. Sorry, hold on. There we go, all better. Anyway, ow. So anyway, that's how that's going. But yeah, that's definitely, making my coping mechanisms come out more, because I feel threatened and I feel, really emotional, and it's not good, basically. And also just being homesick and being in a new place with a lot of stress, and it's the end of the semester, and I feel like I don't know, I just don't feel like, like I can really hack it here. I love it here, and I love the people here, but the work is a little intense. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew that, you know, it's university. It's going to get hard. And I knew that. However, I just don't really feel like I can do it. So I haven't been, basically. With me, I get into perfectionist mode, and if I can't do something right, then I'm not going to do it. Which is not a good place to be in when you're in college, because college is fucking hard, and nobody expects you to do it correctly. I mean, that's just how it goes. If you get a C in college, that's amazing and good for you. So, I know that it's not realistic for me to be as much of a perfectionist as I am, but it's still hard not to be. So I'm just dealing with it by not doing my work, basically. Yeah, so that's not the best decision I've ever made, but it's the one that I'm making right now. But yeah, anyway, so on a different topic, I am going home in about 2 weeks for winter break, for Christmas break, but I call it winter break because of things. Anyway, but I'm going home in 2 weeks for about 3 weeks or so. I'll be home, and I am terrified of going home. Absolutely 100% terrified. I don't feel that I've done enough to go back and for all the questions to be there about college and be like, I mean, like, this will literally be my answer. I have done nothing. Zero. Zilch. That's it. I mean, I've gotten a tattoo. I got an industrial. I've kayaked. I mean, like, I've done fun things, basically. I have done zero work. Zero. It's except for in my psych class. That's the only class that I've been like, okay, I can do this. So I've done work in my psych class. I mean, that's good, right? Better than nothing. But I have not been doing shit. Even though I'm having panic attacks all the time, which doesn't make any sense. So I'm scared about going home because of the questions and them asking me, like, what have you done in school? What are you involved in? That kind of thing. And I'm also terrified of going home because my addiction started there. And it's getting worse. So I just don't know how it's going to pan out going back home to where it all started. And sorry, my eyebrow is pissing me off. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, sorry. But yeah, I'm scared about that. I'm terrified because there are a lot of new cuts in places that are kind of hard to cover up in a place. I lived in Texas. Texas is home for me. And it's like 75 degrees in Texas right now. And while it's really easy to cover up the cuts that I have now in a colder climate, technically it's not colder today because it's like 70-ish degrees here. I don't know what the fuck. But when I go home, it's going to be warmer and people are going to expect me to wear